Hello, Facebook, and happy Friday. This is Yigal, and I just got off an amazing call with a mastermind member. And I think that the reason why I want to mention this to you guys is because there was one message or one quote that he said, right? And the quote was funny because first, he called to say that, thank you for the mastermind, that it's the Pawn Leaders method is incredible value, that they've seen incredible growth from being in the mastermind. But that's not what this Facebook Live is about. What this Facebook Live is about is something that he said that really, really resonated with me. So if you're watching this live, hashtag live, let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching the replay, just hashtag replay so I know who's watching it when. It helps me out to know how to respond to some people. But he said that everybody, I'm going to read this. Like I wrote this down. When he said it, I hit pause. I said, wait a second, pause. I need to write this down. And he said that everybody wants everything to be fixed. Okay, I'm going to start again. Everybody wants everything to be fixed, but they don't want to do the work to fix it. I'm going to say this again, right? Everybody wants everything to be fixed, but they don't want to do the work to fix it. And as we were talking, he said that it's taken some time to see the benefit of, the Pawn Leaders, but it's like going to the gym, right? You can't expect to go to the gym and get six-pack abs in 3 weeks. You can't expect to get better muscles and in shape in just 30 days. It takes time, commitment, and consistency to fix what's not working and to make it epic. I'll say this again. It takes time, consistency, commitment, and investing in yourself. You've got to invest in yourself and believing in yourself to make big changes in your business and in your personal life, right? But today we're talking about business. You've got to understand that, there's things that are broken in businesses. It just happens. But if you're not willing to tell the truth, if you're not willing to invest some money in a mentor and a coach to make it happen, then you're just wishing that it gets fixed. You're hoping and you're dreaming that it gets fixed. But without putting in the work, it doesn't happen. How many of you, if you agree with me, give me an A for agree. If you disagree with me, you can just hit, go to watch another video. No, I'm kidding. But realize that everybody wants everything to be fixed, but they're not willing to do the work to fix it. And you expect somebody like a consultant or a coach to walk in and, get the magic wand. And my daughter says this. My daughter learned this from my wife. I'll never forget this. We were probably like 1 month into being married. And this is actually really funny. We're like 1 month into getting married. We move in together. And there's a bunch of dishes that was left from dinner. And my wife has like this wand, like seriously, like a wand with a star on top. And she's sitting there saying she's saying, bibbity bobbity boop, bibbity bobbity boop, bibbity bobbity boop. And I look at her, I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I just want them to be washed by themselves. And I started cracking up. I almost pee myself. Because the truth is that a lot of you want everything to be fixed without doing the work. You want things to magically be okay. And especially during this time, you want it to be okay without learning something new, implementing something new, investing in something new, learning the three things I always talk about: leadership, marketing, and strategy, right? And so you're sitting there with the wand like my wife was the first month of being married, saying bibbity bobbity boop, bibbity bobbity boop. And you're taking in lots of content and information, but you're not being held accountable to getting the work done. You don't have somebody on the sidelines like a coach saying, hey, did you get that done? Hey, what stopped you from getting that done? Hey, let's pivot, let's shift, let's make this happen so that your dream of making more money, your dream of having a business where you have less overwhelm and less stress can actually happen. Because even in these times and what's going on in this environment, you have restaurants who are crushing it. You have pawn shops who are selling $6,000 an hour on Facebook Live. In the mastermind, we have people doing thousands of dollars an hour selling on Facebook Lives because of the methods that we're all learning together. People hiring incredible people because they know that today it's about fixing that culture and that leadership. It's about looking into that marketing and learning more and fixing your marketing and sowing the seeds today to pick the fruit tomorrow. It's about strategizing with your metrics and the way that you can coach. The most important thing is for you to become a better leader and a better coach to coach your team to success. And if you keep on having that magic wand, and this magic wand, right, isn't just in business. The magic wand is also in life, in your health, in your relationships, wherever it is in your life. You sit there. I'm just going to keep on going, bibbity bobbity boop, bibbity bobbity boop, bibbity bobbity boop, hoping that it happens without taking any action. You see, leadership is about taking action. It's about being clear on what you want. It's about being courageous in thinking of an idea, an action plan, sticking to the action plan. And it's being committed to the action plan and being consistent with getting it done. And that's what Pawn Leaders is all about. It's about growing that leadership to a level where you stop being overworked and overstressed and stop hoping that magically things will be different because you finally invested in yourself. Because being afraid of investing in yourself means that you don't believe in yourself. Being afraid of investing in yourself means that you don't believe that you will actually take action, because so many times before you failed. So many times before you haven't taken that action. And Danny Z says, my business and life is transformed from your coaching. Thank you. Love you. Danny, love you, brother. I love you. Thank you for always supporting me on these lives. But understand that what you have at the moment, where you are in your business, in your life, is because of you. And if you blame anything else or anybody else right now, it's not the best way to proceed. Now, is the environment different? Did this pandemic change things? 100%. But you have some people cowering in fear in the corner, hoping that things are going to change. And then you have some who are standing up, marching forward in momentum, investing money in learning because they want to grow, and investing money in learning because they know that they can't do this on their own. And I am where I am today because years ago, somebody said, Yigal, invest in yourself in this course. Years ago, somebody said, Yigal, invest in yourself in learning marketing. Years ago, somebody said, invest in yourself in learning to be a better leader. Invest in yourself. Nobody said, go read a book, watch a video, and hope that things are going to happen. They said, put money down, because money is one of the biggest forms of commitment. And ladies and gentlemen, it's not an expense. People always say to me, Yigal, we just don't have the money right now to spend, or the expense of doing this. I had somebody make $350,000 net revenue last year. More. Increase of $350,000 of net revenue. We had somebody sell $30,000 in like 2 weeks on Facebook Live. That's not an expense. That's an investment. It's a return. You're getting a return on your money. But in the pawn industry, you're so used to like holding something, right? This is my green juice, by the way. I drink every day. You're used to like holding something, assigning it a value, and then selling it. That the valuation of investing in yourself has gone out the window. The value of investing in your team, because it's not tangible, because you can't see it, you fear it. Because you can't see it and touch it and know exactly what's going to happen, you're afraid to make it happen, to invest, because you're unsure of the result. Well, as today shows in this pandemic, diamonds today worth something different. A Rolex today worth something different. A handbag today is worth something different. So what you thought was real isn't even reality. But when you make that investment in yourself, I'm not just talking about investing in the pawn leaders, ladies and gentlemen. Like, understand this. Do I want you in my programs? Yes. And I've got a couple more, some more spots in the alliance. But I'm here to transform the pawn industry. And it's a tough uphill battle because for so long, us as pawnbrokers, we've needed to hold something tangible and get something tangible. But that's not how you succeed. Motivation isn't tangible. Inspiration isn't tangible. Having a great mood isn't tangible. It's not something that you can touch, feel, or smell. It happens all up here. It's in the mind and in the heart. And it's about taking the actions forward and moving forward day after day after day. And most importantly, being held accountable and getting them done. And there's no better way to be part of a group of pawnbrokers who are invested in themselves and have that mindset of growth. There's thousands of pawnbrokers on all these different networks and groups and channels. But a slim few actually invest in themselves and do the work. And the worst part about it is that most of them who aren't invested in themselves are giving you advice and they're not doing the work. This is what you should do. And then I'll message him. Hey man, did you do that yourself? No, I kind of read about it and I think it's a great idea, but I haven't done it myself. Hey man, that's a great idea. Have you implemented that yet? No. It's just it's not right for our city. Or we're a different type of pawn shop, Yigal. So you're giving people advice without ever have done it. You're giving people advice because you just read it somewhere else and you think it's a good idea, but you've never actually implemented it, failed at it, gotten it up, changed it, made it better, and then succeeded at it. And that's how you get success. Because I'll go to the original point of this video, of this mastermind member saying, everybody wants everything to be fixed, but nobody is willing to do the work. So with that, if you're willing to do the work and actually make a change, if you're willing to do the work and grow your pawn balance, have a better team, grow your leadership, and stop stressing out so much about what's happening, then comment, leader, or send me a message, because I am tired of seeing pawnbrokers suffer. I am tired of seeing pawnbrokers do business like they've been doing for the last 50, 60 years. And it's not just about knowing your numbers. It's not just about, there's so much more. Leadership is about taking action. Leadership isn't about sitting on your ass and pretending that everything's okay. Leadership is about standing up and saying, this is wrong, it's my fault, and it's time to make a change. This isn't working, it's my fault, and it's time to invest in myself to be able to learn the methods and the strategies to grow. And I promise you, when you invest in yourself, especially with me, you're going to grow. I'm going to be that coach on the sideline who's going to get you to score touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. On the way, are we going to fumble the ball? We'll fumble the ball. On the way, is there going to be an interception? There's going to be an interception. On the way, is there going to be a timeout, a flag thrown? Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. But you will score more touchdowns than you've ever scored before. So if you're tired of sitting and not scoring touchdowns, write leader in the comment. And it's time to rock and roll. I don't care if you're in the pawn business, or because this is going out to like 3 different channels, or not in the pawn business. It's time to step up. It's time to help the small businesses. It's time to help people, but especially the pawnbrokers, my pawn family. You know what's out there for you with the mastermind and the alliance. And it's time to set your fear aside, because fear is there because it's helped you in the past, but it's not helping you today. And you can look fear in the eye and you can say, thank you for being there in the past. Thank you for making me not take those actions, but it's time for you to step aside because I'm on a mission to become a leader and to grow my business and to have a better relationship and to have better health, because I'm done being stressed out. I am done overworking. I am done not being present for my family. I am done not knowing how to do what I'm supposed to do and seeing all these other pawnbrokers be successful, all these other business owners be successful. I'm tired of it because I deserve success, and you do. The difference, ladies and gentlemen, the difference is that they were okay with investing money in themselves and their teams. They saw the value of putting in $1 and sometimes taking out 2, 5, 30, or in one of the mastermind members' cases, 50. But you've got to be willing to do the work. People have said to me, Yigal, jumping into the pawn business, you're dealing with the most hard-headed, cheapest people around. And as David Brownlee says, a fellow man, he says, the best time to grow is when others are contracting. Yes. I learned from my coach, it's time to play offense right now. And the mastermind of the alliance, it's all offense. And we're going to score touchdown after touchdown after touchdown while everybody else is just playing defense. While everybody else is hoping that they're surviving or trying to survive, my groups are going to score touchdown and win every single game. Are we going to mess up on the way? Fumbles and interceptions. There's not one football team who hasn't fumbled or intercepted, right? Let me know if you agree with that. Let me know in the comments what your favorite sport is. What's your favorite sport? If you're watching this, what is your favorite sport? I'm so curious to know what that favorite sport is. Because this goes with every single sport out there. Soccer, right? Goals get scored on your team. Baseball, people hit home runs. They're not, the other team hits home runs. Gymnastics, how many times do gymnasts fall and not, hit that? Fishing, how many times have you gone fishing, Richard, and not come back with a fish? You're going to fail on the way, and that's okay. But I'm here as your coach to pick you up, to cheer you on, to set you straight, and to help you score that touchdown, that perfect 10 stance, those goals, and those home runs. So with that, those of you in the pawn industry, it's time to step up. It's time to stop being average. It's time to stop being mediocre. It's time to stop just being okay and good. And it's time to start being a pawn leader. And it's time to start running an epic pawn shop. An epic pawn shop. Not a great, not a good, not a fantastic. Epic. Thanks for watching this. And I'm out. Love you all.